Hello everyone, I am the plane shifter phasing to the Universe of Heaven's Vault. We've read this already. And I'm gonna say finally, had a bit of a crazy week. Hopefully that will be the last of it for this year. But we are doing a new game plus. I didn't find the ending satisfying last time. I felt it was disconnected, and it's potentially my fault because I didn't explore the entirety of the game. I had this whole thing of not going back to Iox, which is something I need to do differently. I still say I did the right thing about not vaulting, because by not vaulting I saved the Nebula, which would be like destroyed immediately if I vaulted. Even if it dies through entropy, let it die eons from now instead of now. I actually defeated the darkness. Anyway, let's see what the New Game Plus has in store for us. In New Game Plus, your knowledge of Ancient will carry over. Nice. If you prefer to start again from scratch, go back to the menu and reset the game. No. We are going to begin a New Game Plus. Let's learn more. This is a game about learning, and I don't feel like I learned enough.
Stories don't have tidy beginnings. The past is always present.
And we are doing a loop.
But there has to be a spark. Something that brings the past to light.
Do not let the VO distract you. It's not much further. One last corner. The Heaven's Vault. We're almost at the top. Take a moment to rest before you walk. Mistress, please. Like, it's impossible to not start a New Game Plus at this game because even if you reset everything in the system, your knowledge will carry over. I still remember a lot of what the symbols means. I'm probably not very good with words still though. Individual symbols I'm much better at keeping track of. This is the summit. This is as far as the path goes. Well, I guess I can only do it to Heaven's Vault. A bricked up opening. There is something here. To keep people out, do you think? Or to keep something in? There's something written in here. Four words, but only two are clear. Heaven's Vault. Oh, there are more words there. Yeah, it's so weird the way they did the word vault for this language. Because it's kind of an English trait that vault can both mean like a safe or jumping really high. And that connection of symbols are basically means jumping very high. Which actually fits the whole spaceship vibes of the vault.
My story begins on Iox. That was where I met the robot.
Oh, this symbol on Iox. Huh. Mistress Aliya. Mistress Aliya Elasra. My voice for 6 is a bit different. I have been waiting for you. My throat feels weird. I have been asked to escort you to Professor Miari. She is very anxious for your arrival. Yeah, I didn't realize my throat is kind of weird. I am sure you would not wish to keep her waiting. This way. I want to say hello to Ruang. Master Huang is reading by the tree. You may see him after you have sent the professor. Is Miari in a good mood today? The professor moods are always good, mistress. I've got a reputation for losing robots, I want to say that. Did you know that? You should be scared of me. What a hilarious suggestion. This way. That sculpture. You should know that the professor's urgency was remarkable. Maybe you should keep her waiting. Don't want her making a habit of impatience. I cannot recommend that course, mistress. Can I still look at her? Look at her. She looks like a tiger in a cage. A most curious analogy, mistress. You understand I will be required to report it. Required to? Of course. Professor Miari is my primary user, mistress. Nevertheless, I will try to sugarcoat your opinion. I'm gonna reply. Great. Good to know you've got my back. Shall we proceed? That sculpture looks like that symbol on the banner, but 3D. Why is Miari's room so far from everything? I imagine she enjoys her view of the tree, mistress. I am sure it is most pleasing to her. So Miari, what do you think of the sculpture? It has a pleasing balance to it. Worth the time it took to make? Do you think? I don't think it has a pleasing balance to it, to be honest. But I don't hate it. Were there people in Alboret who don't eat? Are your own exploits worth the time they take, mistress? Should we not be making history rather than reviewing it? If you don't know history, you can't understand people. You can starve them or oppress them, but you don't understand them. The tree of knowledge. Or so they call it. Each branch grows more branches. Except for the ones that die, fall off, and are forgotten. Which is where we come in, I suppose. I went outside the university grounds once exploring. This is a very beautiful moon. You can tell it was once lush, fertile. There must have been huge forests, lakes, rivers. They're all but dry now, but you still have fountains here. Let's keep talking. You suppose they cut down all the trees to make chairs or ships?
I was 15 when my Ari rescued me from the slums of Elbereth and brought me here.
What do you have here on our timeline? And yeah, I'm gonna still do the thing I was doing, which is control the menus with the mouse and the yeah, I don't have the other ages still. Okay, I'm supposed to have the knowledge of my words. We should come in handy. And control here with the controller, just because I like the buttons better here. Master S, exactly how many robots have you lost? They just keep giving me more. Should have answered them a different way, maybe.
I still don't know why she did it.
Professor Miyari? There's that Tesseract thing. Aliya, there you are. Come in. They really like this pattern here in Iox. It's interesting the things I missed that I'm finding right now. You're an expert on history. Tell me what you make of this. It is certainly old. Empire period. The device is the eagle and the sun. One of the scholars sent this brush to me. Janiki Ramba. He dead. Did you know him? Dead. Look at the detail. You see them? Ancient markings. I know they're a hobby of yours, Aliya. But can you read them? This is the start of a fragment of text. Oh, this is a lot bigger. I think it's Emperor. Blessings doesn't fit it. Holy Emperor. I think enough fits here well. Blessings of Holy Emperor. This one has a lot of symbols, but I'm confident it says blessings. There you go. And I just start by learning a new word. Blessings. Enjoy. Be enlightened by the blessings of Holy Emperor. Waters and die, reap blessings. Reap could fit the phrase, but enjoy makes more sense, especially with the leitmotif here. Be enlightened, enjoy blessings of Holy Emperor. I'm only guessing. You know if that helps at all. What is this about? We don't think it actually belonged to an emperor. Let's go with 3. Do you? That will make this the find of a decade. Now perhaps you see why you're here. Janiki told me he'd found something. That was over a month ago. Janiki isn't like you. He's an Ioxian through and through. What has this got to do with me? I would have thought that was obvious. I can go hunting for the Nebula for missing people, Aliya, but you can. You know, do I get in return? You've tried contacting him? You've tried contacting him? I can't. Wherever he is, he's on his own. I think I asked it this the time before too. Not everyone is required to travel with a robot. Where did he go? I don't want to play the... I want to get things in return, and he told me he was going to a monk called IRC. I want you to find him. That's what you do, isn't it? Find things. I'll see what I can dig up. A cruel choice of words, Aliya. Come back when you found him, Aliya. And Aliya? You're taking that robot with you. Thank you, Professor. I long to see the Nebula. Oh, and before you go, you should look in on Huang. He was eager to see you. He's in the courtyard, waiting his turn. I know he's harder beneath you, but you could at least say good faith to him, for the benefit of our little community. I'll go find him. I don't want to be a jerk. You must have walked straight past him on your way in. Good hunting, my dear. Yeah, my throat's a little harsh and I don't know why. Can I just say, Mr. Zalia, it is wonderful to be accompanying you. If you're going to be following me around, I'll have to give you a name. I'm calling you 6. 6, mistress. I shall remember that. So where did they find you, 6? Me, mistress. Like most robots on Iox, I was shipped carefully free from a concrete wall in the lower levels. Huh. You were buried down there? Indeed. I understand it to be not uncommon to find robots that way. We occur, I am told, like potatoes. Someone put you in there. Most likely. I do not know. I cannot remember. I cannot go full on my 6 voice because my throat is weird. There is wrong. What is he doing, 6? Maybe he knows something about remember. Maybe he knows something about remember. He has a book with a phrase in there, and I want to know if anything changed. The brooch thing changed. Aliya. I didn't know you were back on Iox. How are you, Hoing? Well enough, well enough. I've been reading all day. Just came outside to rest my eyes, and there you were. What were you reading? The Annals again. Did you know Mazwai claims the Holy Empire was founded by 3 wolves racing to heaven? Each one tore the throat of the other and the 3 fell to earth? Are you really interested? Huh. Absolutely. Oh, I think I said that before. I remember that face. Not that it's a common face for Aliya. Alright, monster people glaze over.
He began to talk with such passion that his eyes glittered, and he seemed to grow at least an inch taller.
Aliya? Yes? I'm gonna go. I wasn't paying attention. You weren't listening. Never mind. I walk you to the dock. Juan, do you know Janiki Ramba? But I know Ramba, of course. Well, a little. Why? When did you last see him? He was here at the university. Maybe 2 weeks ago now? What sort of man is he? He hasn't asked you to dinner, has he? No, he disappeared. No. Oh, good. I mean... He's very quiet. Keeps himself to himself. Likes his robots. What did he teach? Robotics. That's what I meant. One of the best. One of the few. Did I say did? Has something happened to Janiki? I'll let you know. Yeah, I can let him know now because I'm gonna come back. By the waters. Before you go, it hardly seems important now, but I found a line of ancient in the annals of Mazwai I thought you might like. There you go. If you have the time, that is. Always. Here, see what you think. Okay. I know some of these words, so I'll have to guess the others. That's different, yeah. Archaeology claimed. Prospered seems to fit this without the life. Oh. Going this pointing forward, prospering. And if I'm correct that this is prospered, maybe this means value or money. Like the words fall. Feared. For young, good, devotion, freedom. Blindly. No, I think blind would involve not light symbol. Traitor. For good. No, there is no time here. Unless this is also related to time. Let me review the prosper. Claimed. Claimed fits. City claim. What in the city? Beauty. Empire. Beauty there. I have another word for empire that I think makes more sense because how did I translate that? A place of many places with many people. But maybe this word is way too big for city. A place of people, whole gods, and many people. I kind of think this. Maybe empire fits better on this word. A holy place. A place of gods and many people. Yeah. Because a place with many places and many people can mean like... That could mean a city. But this one has the divinity symbols on it. This is emperor. Is this the symbol for emperor? I wish you could see. Yeah, that's the symbol for emperor. A place of the emperor with many people. That needs to be, that has to be empire. Claimed could fit, prospered could fit, an emperor. Ruled, demand, fear. Rule, any extras? No. Don't think there's any symbols that have fear here. Not demanded. 8-4. Empire claim and Roar feared it. For devotion, freedom. I think this might be it. This may be a thing symbol. Even though I was thinking the circle was thing. Value on life. This could be good, not as in time, but just as opposite of evil. This could be ruled. I think this symbol is somehow related to knowledge too. I wish there were more related words here. Rule. Empire partner, Empire ruled it for good. I think that's correct. It's quite a monster, isn't it? Something about the Empress. Maswa is always writing about emperors. I think she was a Republican. Best not keep you. I hope you'll find him. Shall we proceed to your ship now? Have you sailed before 6? I have no idea, mistress. But I am keen to find out. And so we left the hallowed walls of the university. Let's check the inscriptions I have. Not many. Oh, inscriptions and unsolved, okay. I'll have to go collect them all again! Oh, you can expect this to take at least as much as my first playthrough. I need to pay attention to what I'm doing and what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to Myercy now. My ship's my refugee. And it's the only place that's truly mine. My refuge. Aboard the Nightingale. The journey to my RC should be quick, mistress. I don't see why Mary can't go herself. Let's try this one. This is a waste of my time. I'm an archaeologist, not a search dog. As she told you, mistress, she is an important person. You are not. Mars it is then. It should be a quiet spot at least. It is a moon of pigs and rice, mistress. Part of the Iox protectorate, of course. I will prepare the ropes. Come on, Aliya, you're gonna like Mercy. There's Albora. Albora is my home. It's where I moor up when I want to sleep well. But not today. Mars is a tiny rural moon. It's where Janiki told Professor Miyari he was going right before he disappeared. But why does a roboticist visit a rice farm? Could go there next. Let's go. Sailing to Maersi in the Verdant Pass.
Mayari wanted us to sail to Maersi. It was a short sail through fast waters.
Still right momentarily. I know how to do it, 6. And so far it appears to seem there are deeper currents below. I wonder if this knowledge will be useful for anything. And here's a slow one. Green. I mean, it's called the Verdant Pass. This is your ship, mistress. That's Marcy. You can see the greenery from here. I may have to make this a short one. My throat is not being nice to me. If Rimba's here, I need to find him. And if he's not, I need to work out where he went. What did I do different today to get my throat in this state?
We stepped off the ship and into the mud. Mud covered the ground and rock. And everywhere I looked, things were growing from the mud. And some of those things had legs.
Look at this place. Breathe the air. I cannot breathe, mistress. Risky as you are no doubt aware. Well then. Let's see where Hemba's got to. If we really look, we'll have found an old pot. So where do we start? There is a series of rice terraces. If we claim Bapa away from the water, that should take us to the village. I still think you'll have the soul of someone inside you. A listing statue. I love these old moons with their ancient stories. Who's that, for instance? Kibenia, one of the other goddesses? She is guarding the fields. Evidently over 1,500 years have passed since she was carved. That's a long time. Relative to what? Relative to what exactly? There used to be gods throughout the Nebula. Even on Iox. Before the Empire was founded. I'm surprised the Iox let us one stay. Would you recognize Remba if we saw him? Did you meet him? I believe he activated me, mistress. I suspect that's why Professor Nyari assigned me to you. Why Six's voice is... Whoa. There is no way I'm crossing that, mistress. Robots cannot swim. The wood's strong enough, Six. Wood is a laughable substance to build floors from, mistress. It can be shielded through by mice. So can wires. I'm looking around here. We can go down here, I think. There's something here. I cannot go... A skillet. I think it dates from the Holy Empire. And here's an inscription on it. Lots of time going in there. I doubt it's a single word. Ancient scribes didn't always trouble to put in their spaces. I don't think they've expected the writing to be read. Okay, done off these. Okay. Oh, work. You work makes sense. Days. Sleep. That I do imagine means now. Sleep now. I think I've seen this one before. Sleep now for first days of work. Another long one, but I'm sure it reads us now. Tomorrow you work. Huh. Sleep now, for tomorrow you work. That makes sense. The one time... Yeah, this is the only word with time here. Tomorrow. Why it's tomorrow? One day after? I think I'm translating this as staying. But this is correct. Sleep now, for tomorrow you'll work. This one's from the same site as the brooch. The one Miari gave me on Iox. Everything should be used for tracking down where these things are made. Infer the existence of a location. There. Oh, Renaki. Renaki's a market moon far outside the reach of Iox. I've never been there. It's kind of nice. The brush Miari gave me had to come from somewhere out in the winds of the Nebula. I said Rambo had somehow found. Perhaps it's still down there. But they don't know enough to find the site yet. I do. Okay, that's worth it. There's something scratched here. The emblem of Iox. I suppose this is where the merchant leaves goods for the Ioxians to collect. Is that Tesseract thing the emblem of Iox? Oh, Janiki won't be hiding in there. That tight barn was big. This mom possesses a surplus mistress. For what good it does them. Where does all the water come from? There is a wellspring in the rock below us, mistress. The soil is permanently saturated by it.
The air smelled earthy and sweet.
What is a wellspring anyway? A source, mistress. Nothing more. But what is a wellspring? How does it work? Obviously it is a source, mistress. It has no mechanism as I understand it. Rice. Did they grow anything else here? It would not appear so. Can you do a scan for Janique or something? Mistress has mistaken me for a dog. Perhaps you believe if I had a scrap of clothing then I could trace his scent. You're not much use them. I have visual scanners of exceptional acuity, Mistress. If I see him, I'll let you know. I don't know why Miari wanted me to take you with me. The professor cares about your safety. She certainly doesn't care about yours. She dominates everything. Elboret has a statue like that, sort of. It's just a pair of feet. Iox must approve. Although I understand they had destroyed similar statues on other moons. I suppose there is nothing out here? No ruins, no ancient kings, no crumbled towers? Of course not, Mistress. This is a farmyard. This is a waste of my time, that's what it is. I must probably back on Iox right now. Professor Miari would have contacted me if that was the case. No stress. He is out here somewhere. Waiting. Look at this thing. Where is she from? From the material I would judge it was not quarried here, but most likely close by. It is very big, you understand. You can be sure? No. It has been here long enough for its various radiation signatures to have faded. Someone's carved something here. Symbols in the ancient script. I might be able to translate them. This one is a broken fragment for an even longer phrase. Holy Goddess of Fields. I'm feeling confident about my translations of field. Holy Goddess of the Fields. A goddess of fertility and growth. Maybe they have a big god too. A goddess of fertility and growth. A wellspring is the source of what? Commonly water. Also air. The cosmology of this place still baffles me. What is this? Almost buried in the grass. This time I found on its place a shard of crystal. Does it mean anything to you, Six? It is most curious. This moon does not contain any crystals of this type, but the brooch Master Rainbow sent you the professor does. The mineral is the same. So Rainbow brought this shard here from somewhere else. That seems likely. Perhaps we should return to the ship. Yeah, he told me to look, so I'm looking. Commendable, mistress, but this shard does not come from here. Yeah, but I'm just assuming it's from Rainbow because, you know, the loop. This moon seems most poor to me. These are no proper buildings. There is mud everywhere. You've gone soft on your Iox. This is normal, good even. These people have everything they need. I have never left Iox before, mistress. To me, this place seems barbaric. I'm gonna reply. They have plenty to eat. As a good start. I did not intend to give offense, mistress. I am sorry if I did. Forget it, 6. Just maybe keep your voice down a little. We need to find that woman and the man. Even more rice. Just lying around. Could scoop enough into my bag to feed an Arboretion family for a week. No one would even notice it was gone. I had heard Elboret was a moon of thieves, mistress. I had assumed it was a slurp harder than a strategy. Why can't everywhere be like this? Enough food, enough space, water to spare. Indeed, mistress. Mistress, is something the matter? I am detecting certain elevated emotional markers. Like what? Shortness of tone, mistress. Lack of compromise. Markers. Are you serious? Humor is a weakness, mistress. There's plenty of rice stored up. A bird should move itself here. I believe that's exactly what the protector exists to prevent. How many moons are there in the Iox protector at 6? At the last settlement it was 23. Up this way. Isn't the protector too many moons to manage? There are no threats at the present. There's no doubt he uses the
This was what
situation.
passed for a street on Mayerzy. Buildings on stilts, jumping out of the bushes like children. It was so quiet.
Too quiet. Too liking children. Now, what would Janiki be doing here? There aren't any robots on RC, are they? Where's my friend? If Rimbo was here, then someone must have seen him. This place is small and full of people. If they will talk to you, mistress. Someone must have seen something. There's a shoe over there. Good fate to you. My apologies, Ioxian. My pigs need me. Please, if you could just... Did I do something wrong? You came here. Perhaps that is all. Yeah, nobody likes Iox. The locals don't seem surprised to see me. Or to see you. I imagine robots collect supplies from here routinely. And the locals I know also do not seem pleased to see you. Why do they build on stilts, do you think? Surely it doesn't flood up here. The mud, perhaps, mistress. Or perhaps animals sleep underneath. Nope, nothing here. No, come on, you tease me. Oh boy, this place. By my fate. Stinks here. I do not believe pigs are known for their hygiene, mistress. Actually, they kind of are. There's not many people tending all of these crops. Plants are not like pigs. They do not require custom husbandry. What do you know about pigs? They talk. I meet people. They are also livestock. I don't like that statement. But I kind of understand where it comes from. Good fate. Are you lost, Ioxian? You and your robot pig don't seem to know what you're here to take. You don't like Ioxians here, do you? That's no secret. But perhaps you should head up to the well. That's the heart of our village. Now, why would Rimba come to a moon full of people who hate Ioxians? Doesn't sound like fun. Greed. Yeah, what was he doing here? Living... treasures for me to find and go to the hunt? And what do the moons get out of being in the Protectorate? Theoretically, the support of the Ioxian Guard, but that is largely historical.
Three paths met at the heart of the village. I could imagine them all, sitting around here in the evenings, sipping raka and singing.
Raka.
It seemed nice.
Stranger. Greetings. Greetings to you. Welcome to Mercy. You have come to trade? Actually, I'm looking for someone. Who? Not a Mercian, surely. We are alike as ants to you. Yeah, maybe true. Did you find some robots here? Did someone from Iox come to see them? The only robots here are the ones that take our rice. They make us carry it ourselves onto their ships. They tell us when a big bag is 3 grains short. If we found any robots here, we would turn them into cooking utensils. With no offense to your metal friend. As a stranger like myself, we see strangers from time to time. Mostly they buy the rice. They think they pay well, but they don't. Not this man. Then I do not know the man you seek. Good luck at your search. They say the Nebula is wide. Helpful. It appears Rimba was never here. It appears Rimba was never here, mistress. Shall we leave? I don't understand. If he wasn't here, why did he say he would be? Someone must know something. It's not an inscription? It has been mostly scratched away. More glyphs. That's not just holy water. This one is a fractured piece from an even larger phrase. This is a long one. This is like not water. How can it be not water? Holy... provides. Can I fit like does not drink like this? No. There's no holiness here. Not drink of holy water. I just wanted to say nope. Something's gone wrong. I must have used the wrong words. Yeah, and you knew yourself wouldn't work. Because of the symbol here. Drink not of holy water. This goddess provides. I think this will not work as well. This doesn't feel right. There we go. I believe you can be confident of your translation for drink now, mistress. Huh. The X is gone. Drink of holy water. Well, not this, but that. Goddess provides. Drink of holy waters that goddess provides. What do you see there? Can you read this inscription? Shield could read it. Shield could read it. The symbol simply says water. Oh, it's way more than that. It says more than that. You have lived for many years, Yakshin. The wellspring is down here, right? Isn't it? Another thing. Yes? No one else on this village would talk to me. Forgive them. We understand things are not as the same in Iox as they are here. And how things are here. On my RC, one requires an introduction before talking to anyone. But you're talking to me. I have had some dealings with outsiders before. You could say I'm forward. We're gonna show him the crystal. I found a lump of crystal. You are very lucky. Do you recognize it? No. You found it after all, and not I. Would you recognize this kind of stone? No. Which will you not buy anything from me with a trinket? Have you seen any Ioxians recently? He told you no. Your husband, perhaps, gone wandering? No. A shame. A woman like you should be married, even unhappily. No. If you had seen your husband, if he had met with an accident among us, what would Iox do? I just want to know where he is. We have not seen him. Now leave. I don't understand why you're lying to me. I haven't met the woman yet. The man sigh. Your husband was here, husband. He left in a ship. Then something exploded in the sky. I do not know if that was your husband. Now he's my husband. And that's all? And it's more than you deserve. Good fate to you, lady. Good fate to you. Good fate, mister. Please keep it quick. I don't want to talk to you. I was admiring your statue. Who is she? Kibenia. She blesses the fields. She does indeed. I'm looking for someone. An Ioxian man called Janiki Ramba. Are you expect to find him hiding behind a tree? Do you know him? Please leave as soon as possible. The order he did that was weird. You are from Iox? I was born on Elboreth. But you are from Iox. My name is Aliya. What happens if I don't confuse her? Then you are not her. Not Miari. My name is Aliya Miari. Let's be honest with her. Let's see what we get with that. I'm not Miari. I'm sorry. You should have said nothing. I could have said that Miari sent me. Hey. Ooh. Stepped in something. Mud, mistress. I know what mud is, 6. Of course, mistress. Will your tracks cope with the muck? Of course they will. They clean themselves too. More water. Just sitting here. Okay, but being honest with her, we didn't get anything. I probably should not be honest when the 6 go bonkers. I'm trying to approach the villager, but the villager don't want to be approached. Okay. The game even gave me an opportunity to lie to her, and I knew I could get more information. But well, it's a new game plus. We're supposed to try new things. I've not been doing that very much. Was that the house I met her? No, that's just a warehouse. Definitively no robots here. No reason for a robot to come here at all. I don't imagine Ramba met that woman on Iox after all. This is her house. So if there are no robots, why are there ramps everywhere? Iox uses robots for collect produce from moons in the protect. Iox uses robots to collect moons, produce from moons in the protectorate. Seems like it would be easy to stop the robots taking anything. Put up a few walkways and put some stones in the way. I cannot imagine that would make any difference, Mr. S. Robots are versatile. You are not. I think it's time to return to the ship. Good fate. Please keep it quick. Don't want to talk to you. This is a beautiful moon. Well, I think so. Good fate to you. Yeah, I definitely have nothing else to do here. Can I squander my opportunity with that woman? Are you in here? Yes. Can I come here and find something? I can come here. The finding something is that didn't work. Oh, no, sorry. Fate to you. Quick. No talking. You just let me through. At least you got the name of the goddess. That's the important thing about it. A bit of the whereabouts of Janiki, and The name of the goddess is basically what I need from this place. Back to the ship 6. Don't know how you can hear for now. This way, mistress. And so we left the warm, wet fields of Mercy. Perhaps we could have learned more from her, yeah. Solved, unsolved. Do we have solvable? Someone left a shard of crystal on Mercy. It might have been Remba, but if so, why? Was he making an offering or leaving a message? He could otherwise sail to Iox and tell Miari what we've learned so far about Remba. I'm quite certain of my analysis, mistress. The crystal we found, mistress, and the element inside the brooch. They originate from the moon somewhere on the edge of the cyclones. Oh, then let's go! Before I change my mind. Put out the sail, 6. You appear very enthusiastic, mistress. Considering we will be sailing through a hurricane. But you'll keep me safe, won't you, 6? I will try, mistress. But presumably Remba had a robot with him. Who will have said something similar. Yeah, I think that's the moon where Rainbow's ship exploded. Alright. I kind of want to call it as soon as I land because, yeah. I don't know why my throat is sore, but it's sore and I wish to stop talking. Are there other ships on the rivers, mistress? I have not seen any. There are other ships out here. But you rarely see them. Everyone goes at the same speed. That's not quite true. So no one ever passes you by. People who like people stay on the ground. You do not like people, mistress? That explains a lot. Tell me. Is there anything you do like? Is there anything you do like? Well, it's alright, I suppose. Mary wants me to marry him. But if that I wouldn't stay on Iox. My findings indicate that the crystal moon is close at hand. There is a rock up ahead. What have we found? Why would anyone come to a lonely spot like this? We have arrived, mistress. The moon below us is rich in purple iolite crystals, but there is no surface flow. We cannot land the ship. But Rimba must have gone down somehow. Indeed. Most likely he used a hopper. We might do the same. I don't want to get stuck down there, Six. If we hopper down, how do we get back up? I am fitted with a source as is customary for robots. And the eye aboard the Nightingale appears intact. I will be able to ensure our safe return. Is it safe? Not really, mistress, no. This moon does not have any air. I will have to go down alone. But you're sure the iolite crystals come from here? Statistically certain, mistress. The moon is rich in deposits of iolite. Please wait here. Just don't take too long.
A moment later, the robot was gone, and I was alone in the dark.
What were you up to, Ramba? If you didn't find any robots on Mars, what did you find? If I flew away now, I could be rid of that thing. Nah, 6 is too useful. Mistress. I found something, mistress. This is Unikis? The probability is high. I believe the moon below us was once a quarry. But this box is no artifact. Rainbow hid this box down there. It was a superb hiding place, mistress. But whether it was Rainbow's doing or not, I could not say. Last saved 1 minute ago. Okay. You better not have damaged it. It appears intact to me, mistress. I hope there isn't a snake in here. Why would Rainbow hide something like this? Royal clothes. Purple. He must have had a reason, mistress. His choice of hiding place was extreme. Thick fabric? Chinik, what is this? Some kind of robe. But it's hundreds of years old. And there's something stitched along the belt. Tiny characters, pick it out in a darker thread. There's a togetherness there. This is the end of a longer line of text. All pilgrims of joining this mixed text. Could be mix, but I think together makes more sense. Oh, pilgrims together. Were you a pilgrim, Ramba? Of some ancient fate, perhaps kept secret from the powers back on Iox. Secret from Miari herself. There's money here. This is a decorative pen. It is beautifully preserved. The nib has been decorated with symbols, mistress. I can barely make the letters out, they're so tiny. This one is a phrase run together. This is like no one. How? Yes, do I have? That's wrong. No good. There is not enough here for me to guess the rest. I have to hope I see these sequences again. Let none, how is... I could see what one things when I get back to Iox. I think this is from a totally different place than that robe. In fact, I don't think we've seen anything equivalent to this pen before. So this comes from a site that's entirely new to us. But that's not all. There is also a heavy roll of paper. How did Remember get his hands on all this? On it is something written, mistress. Ooh, there's a long one. One end of a faded fragment of trust. Okay. So the left side is unreliable. For the most part, but we've got read. Read this book, and I've seen this one before. Could be Sorrows. That would be like saying until I've done something wrong. It's gonna be scratch it out. Songs. Read this book and until you Mr. Still incorrect. There must be another possibility. No sorrows? Okay. Maybe you know, if that's book, this needs to be read. There you go. It's a long one, but I think it must say read. And until must be correct too. Let's see now. Read this book and laugh. Produce a sound of joy. Yes, enjoy. Producing an elevated sound of joy. That is definitively laugh. And laugh until you weep. Yeah, water and opposite of joy. Yeah. It's a book of jokes. Read this book and laugh until you weep. That makes sense. It does. Presumably used to be more to it than that. I guess this one comes from the same set as the pen. Having another artifact should help us to track down the place. So are these leads, or are these things what Rainbow was after? Wait, mistress. I will consider the matter. Can you work out where the robe originated? I fear so. It is not a good location, mistress. But Professor Miari was keen that we found Master Remba. And I am sure Master Remba is equally keen to be found. Show me where he went, X. I am not exactly certain, mistress. But I believe Remba traveled far from home. Into the eye of the cyclones. Alright. Give me an opportunity to leave, game. Come on. I know what I'm gonna find at the eye of the cyclones. Been there yet. I mean, been there already. Those rope's origin suggests there is a cult living inside the cyclones. Doing what? Worshipping the storm? It is possible. Humans have very strange hobbies. Hold on, 6. I cannot hold on to the stress. We're in one piece. We appear to be. Another habit. This whole harmony is wild. We'd better check the who when we land. Since you have emerged in one close to the eye of the cyclones, mistress. The water drop left, go left. Okay, found the place. I see it. There's something up ahead. A moon? There is air, but no upheaval, mistress. We will need to leave the ship here and hop her down. Please do not be alarmed. It is quite safe. Will Rema be waiting for us here, in the center of the storm? Kind of
The
not.
hopper fired, and for a moment I was gone. Not aboard the Nightingale, not on the moon beneath. It could have been a heartbeat or an hour. But I didn't feel the cold until I reappeared.
A pile of rocks, mistress. Smashed together by the waters. Seems Janek had a taste for places like this. You said the last one would be empty too. And it wasn't. So who knows what we will find here. Perhaps a box of hand towels and a hairbrush. This way 6. I mean, not impossible. Well, here we go. Finally, I can stop. My throat thanks you, game. Finally, not much. Well, yeah. So far, we've not done anything too different. This is the Pilgrim's Moon, the Hermit Moon, where you'll find all the Emperor trinkets. But after I do that, I'm returning to Iox. And see what happens in there. I'm glad I'm learning new words. I want to know how to speak it. Now that I know how to get to the Heavens Vault, I also know how not to stumble on it like I did last time. And yeah, I can avoid going to the Heavens Vault with all my might. As we collect more information. But yeah, that's gonna be it for now. I'll be back with more Heaven's Vault next Wednesday at 8 p.m. Next Saturday at 3 p.m. I'll be playing more Shantai Half Genie Hero. And we'll be back with more Minecraft next Sunday at 8 p.m. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching. I am the Plane Shifter, and I am phasing out. Bye.